Hello, good evening and welcome to this edition of 6 p.m. Prime, which is coming to you live from the Delhi-Noida border. This is where Rahul Gandhi was expected to be brought here after the UP police had detained him earlier. A day of massive political drama. But before we go across to what's happening on the political scenario, let's very quickly tell you the big breaking news that is coming right now. The Hathras district magistrate has been caught on camera intimidating the family of the victim. In fact, this visual that we are going to put out on your screens right now, the district magistrate goes to the family, sits with the father and very casually, calmly says the media is going to go away after a couple of days. It is going to be us, me and you, who are going to be left here. If you keep on changing your statement, you will be in trouble. What could be more bizarre and more shameful as this blatant intimidation of a family which has already suffered at the hands of the culprits, those who killed their daughter, and then, of course, an insensitive government of Uttar Pradesh. I just first want to play the video of this entire, threat of sorts which has been given by the district magistrate of Hathras. Let's play that out. Listen in.
आप अपनी विश्वसनीयता खत्म मत करिए। तो मीडिया वाले मैं आपको बता दूं, आज अभी आधे चले गए, कल सुबह तक आधे और निकल जाएंगे, 2-4 बचेंगे कल रात को। तो हम ही आपके साथ खड़े हैं। अब आपकी इच्छा, आपको बार-बार बयान बदलना नहीं बदलना है, अभी हम भी बदल जाए कि नहीं। आप अपनी विश्वसनीयता खत्म मत करिए। तो मीडिया वाले मैं आपको बता दूं, आज अभी आधे चले गए, कल सुबह तक आधे और निकल जाएंगे, 2-4 बचेंगे कल रात को। तो हम ही आपके साथ खड़े हैं। अब आपकी इच्छा, आपको बार-बार बयान बदलना नहीं बदलना है, अभी हम भी बदल जाए कि नहीं।
My colleagues Tanushri Pandey and Abhishek Anand are joining me from Hathras, and I was there yesterday. Let me, for the benefit of our viewers, those who have not, in fact, they don't know the place, let me just explain it to you, and that is possibly what is going to put in context why this is such a big threat. Now, the entire village of Bulgari, where the family lives, the family house is surrounded by houses of, few of them are of the culprits, those who are accused in this case, and the rooftops are just adjacent to each other. All the rooftops are aligned. For the first 8 days, and yesterday the family members told me that for the first 8 days, when possibly there was not media attention, nobody was talking about them, the family members of the accused used to stand on their rooftop and shout at the family, the victim's family, that you will have to pay the consequences of naming our son. That one daughter is gone, we will do this again. That's the kind of intimidation that they are living in. The family also claimed and told me yesterday that most of the policemen who have been put accordingly or, for their own security, supposedly for the security of the family, are the ones, those who are mingling with the accused. So in that kind of circumstances, if the DM comes and speaks like that, he's the head of the administration, this is going to be absolutely demoralizing for the family. Tanushri Pandey, Abhishek Anand. Tanushri, you spoke to Sandeep as well, the brother of the victim. What has he said about this blatant threat in their face?
That's right, Ankit. In fact, I spoke to Sandeep about 5 minutes back over the phone, since media has been blocked from going inside the village. And I spoke to the younger brother, Sandeep, is the one who was there constantly with her sister ever since this incident has happened. Very clearly, 3-4 important things Sandeep has told me. First, that the family is under a lot of pressure. The father gave a statement yesterday. Today, father gave a statement that we are satisfied with the Yogi government's assurance to us. That statement has been given under duress. I categorically asked Sandeep that, Sandeep, the cameras were inside. I asked your father. Then your father said that, no, I'm not in any kind of pressure. Sandeep told me that, ma'am, as soon as the media left, father spoke to us, father spoke to the direct family, and he then spilled the beans and told us. Then when I was called for the video conferencing with Mr. Yogi Adityanath, I was called there to be pressurized by the administration and by the cops. So the father gave a statement under duress. That's one. Secondly, most important thing, the family told me that they are not at all all satisfied with the investigation. They want a CBI investigation into this case, and they are not at all in fact, if Sandeep told me that he is, the family is living under a lot of threat. Family told me they fear that their phones are being tapped because every time they speak to a reporter, the district magistrate gets to know about it. Then the district magistrate goes inside and threatens their family. Another thing Sandeep told me, Ankit, that today even after the media is not allowed, there is police everywhere.
Tanushree,
police is sitting inside their home. Police is sitting at the terrace. So what is the need of that? Yeah.
Okay, Tanushree, may I ask you to stay on with me? Because, you know, in the face of this threat, and Tanushree has been there right from the go. Remember, she brought you those visuals of the forced cremation of the girl as well. And she and I have been in the village, so we understand. As Tanushree is saying, today the media has been completely barricaded. Sanjay Singh, Member of Parliament of Rajya Sabha from the Aam Aadmi Party, is joining us on the broadcast. Sanjay Singh ji, डीएम हाथरस कह रहे हैं मीडिया 2-3 दिन में चला जाएगा, हम ही बचेंगे, बार बार बयान बदलेंगे तो आपके लिए परेशानी बढ़ेगी।
देखिए, मैं तो पहले दिन से ही कह रहा हूं कि अपराधियों को बचाने के लिए, बलात्कारियों को बचाने के लिए योगी जी का तंत्र काम कर रहा है और योगी जी काम कर रहे हैं। और आपकी ही रिपोर्टर तनुश्री पांडे जी ने एक वीडियो ट्वीट किया था, उसको मैंने भी फिर से रिपीट किया, और उसमें साफ तौर पे पुलिस का अधिकारी उनके घर पे जाके कह रहा है कि आप लोगों से गलती हुई है, स्वीकार कीजिए। ये तो पहले ही वीडियो आ चुका है, डीएम का तो आज आप दिखा रहे हैं। तनुश्री जी का एक वीडियो उन्होंने ट्वीट किया था जिसमें वो एक पुलिस का अधिकारी घर पे जाके कह रहा है, जिसकी बेटी की मौत हो गई, जिसकी बेटी के साथ गैंगरेप हुआ, जिसकी बेटी को इलाज नहीं मिला, जिसकी बेटी के शव को जबरदस्ती करके उसका शव दाह कर दिया गया पेट्रोल से छिड़क के, तो उसको, उस परिवार को पुलिस का अधिकारी कह रहा है आप लोगों से गलती हुई है, स्वीकार कीजिए। इनसे आप क्या न्याय की उम्मीद करते हैं? तो उत्तर प्रदेश में अब जंगल राज नहीं चल रहा है अंकित जी। ये
संजय जी, शुड द फैमिली, क्या परिवार को वहां से अब सुरक्षा में बाहर निकाल देना चाहिए? परिवार कह रहा है कि वहां पर तो सुरक्षित है नहीं, अधिकारी जिनके देखरेख में उनकी सुरक्षा की जिम्मेदारी है वही धमका रहे हैं उनको।
देखिए, जो दृश्य आए हैं अंकित जी, वो बहुत हृदय विदारक है। जिस तरह से माँ आंचल फैला के बिलक बिलक के रो रही थी कि एक बार हमें अपनी बेटी का चेहरा देख लेने दो, जिस तरीके से उसके परिवार के लोग पुलिस की और डीएम की गाड़ी के पीछे दौड़ रहे हैं कि साहब मेरी फरियाद सुन लो, जिस तरह से उस परिवार को धमकी दिया जा रहा है कि उन्नाव जैसी तुम्हारी हालत करेंगे, अब उस परिवार को वहां रहना सुरक्षित नहीं है। निश्चित रूप से उन लोगों को सुरक्षा मिलनी चाहिए, और इसमें योगी जी से और उनकी सरकार से उम्मीद करना बिल्कुल बेकार है। मुझे लगता है कि इस पूरे मामले की सीबीआई जांच हो, एसआईटी भी एक औपचारिकता है, एसआईटी में भी कुछ होने वाला नहीं है, क्योंकि चोर की जांच नहीं कर सकता।
संजय जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमसे बात करने के लिए। संजय सिंह of the Aam Aadmi Party there. I'm now also being joined by Supriya Shrinidhi, Congress spokesperson, who is joining us. Supriya, we saw what happened today when Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi wanted to march to, in fact, Hathras. Now this video coming out, the district magistrate clearly threatening. I mean, they have blocked the entry of the media. They are not letting anybody go inside, and now he's saying media will go in a couple of days. It is we who are going to be here. Don't change your statement or you'll be in trouble.
एब्सोल्युटली, एंड ये आपको उत्तर प्रदेश की सरकार का असली चेहरा दिखाता है, क्योंकि जो डीएम महोदय हैं वो योगी जी के कठपुतली हैं। और कितनी शर्मनाक बात है कि जिस लड़की की इतनी बेदर्दी से हत्या की गई, जिसके साथ इतना जघन्य अपराध हुआ, और डीएम साहब आके कह रहे हैं हम ही रहेंगे। आपके रहते हुए ही ये हुआ है। आपको तो शर्म से हाथ जोड़ के लोगों से माफी मांगनी चाहिए, और आप लोगों को धमका रहे हैं। और उस बाप को जिसकी बेटी की अभी अभी इतनी निर्मम हत्या हुई है। I mean, somebody in this government has to take responsibility for what is happening in Hathras.
Yes. Supriya, may I request you to stay on with me? We are also being joined by Anila Singh of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Anila Singh, the confidence of the people after the forced cremation of a girl who was brutalized, who was killed in the most brutal fashion, is already low as far as the Yogi Adityanath government is concerned. Now the district magistrate is caught on camera threatening the family that the media will go. If you change their statements, you'll be in trouble. What kind of officers are these? Should the action not be taken by the government against the district magistrate?
See, I do not, I have read the clipping, I do not find any sort of threat into it. He is simply trying to make them understand that whatever statement you had given earlier. See, I'm not advocating anybody. I'm just telling what I heard according to that only. And you should stick to it, because in earlier FIRs there was no mention of rape and all the things which had been claimed later on. So I think perhaps DM was trying to convince them that
I
you
can
should
understand
stick to
that you have to save, you have to support the government. You have to, in fact, put a brave face on that. But please don't say that there is no intimidation. The family has already told you categorically, even in the court, the dying declaration is an evidence which the police has to investigate. The fact is the district magistrate going and telling the family, don't change your statement. This is blatant intimidation, telling them that you will be in trouble if you change the statement. You can't
in few
defend
minutes
this.
I'll be talking to DM directly, so I know the truth. That what did he say? Because it is coming on all national television now. That it is a sting, and he threatened the family people of the victim. So I thought that I should talk to him directly. So if you are going to talk to me after some time, I'll be able to explain in a better way.
I'm going to come back to you as soon as you speak to the district magistrate. But, madam, we are hoping as a leader, as a spokesperson of the government of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is ruling the state of Uttar Pradesh, and most of all, as a woman and an Indian, you are going to be the first one to raise your voice against such blatant intimidation against a family which has already suffered so much. Let me just check if Supriya is still with me. Supriya Srinit, you heard the BJP spokesperson still in more or less trying to support, saying that, no, this is not intimidation. We are only telling them to stick to what they believe is the first statement, so that possibly the case can be resolved, can be hushed up easily.
प्रशासन किस दुनिया में रह के अनिला जी बात कर रही हैं? मुझे लगता नहीं है कि इनको जमीनी हकीकतों का कुछ पता भी है। एक महिला होकर आप ऐसी बात करें, आपको थोड़ी तो शर्म आनी चाहिए। भाजपा का झंडा लेके खड़ी है, अन्याय के खिलाफ तभी तो आवाज उठाइएगा। योगी आदित्यनाथ की कठपुतली बना हुआ है प्रशासन हाथरस का, और डीएम जाके उनको धमका रहे हैं, और आप उसको सही ठहरा रही हैं। क्या आंख में आप लोगों की शर्म का पानी भी मर गया, सूख गया है? किस तरह की बातें आप कर रही हैं? आपको हाथ जोड़ के आज भाजपा वालों को माफी मांगनी चाहिए। आपको टीवी डिबेट में तो आना ही नहीं चाहिए, और आप यहाँ आके धमकी देने की मैं अकेले डिबेट करूंगी? क्यों अकेले करिएगा? शर्म आनी चाहिए आपको अनिला जी, एक महिला होने के नाते। बाकी सब तो छोड़ दीजिए।
I think Anila has disconnected her phone. She said that she will talk to the DM and get back to us. But Supriya Srinit, thank you so much for speaking to us. This is, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about politics, but the fact is that this is, and if you think that we are over exaggerating, that this is a threat, you don't understand the society or the structure, the social pressure that the family is in. You've not been to that place. The kind of pressure they have been in, the way the administration forced them, forced them to cremate the sister, or forcibly cremated the daughter there without even allowing proper rituals to be in fact done, the last rites to be done. What will happen to that family? What is it that they will be in fact thinking at this moment?
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.